welcome to Africa Tech, a segment which we have every week, every Friday on Network Africa. Now, technology has literally changed how and where consumers access all types of products. In the past, it would take 2 or 3 years for a new version of a product to appear in the market. But today, some consumers can realistically anticipate the release of newer versions of various products on an annual basis. However, there is a but. After years of offering content for free under paid advertising models and sometimes experiencing piracy, the challenge of solving the monetization puzzle eventually sets in. And what do you do when that happens? Joining us to answer this question and more is internet marketer Daniel Olatunji. Daniel, thank you very much for joining us on Africa Tech. Now, can you share with us how you started your internet business?
Yeah. I started pretty young, okay, and
pretty young meaning?
Pretty young. I started around 16,
wow.
And I started with a board laptop and an idea.
Okay.
Okay, and I started with freelance writing.
Okay.
And as time went on, I did freelance writing for quite some years. I had some bit of challenges, some fallbacks, and I grew. You know, I discovered copywriting. Copywriting simply means selling people's product through words, persuasive words.
Okay.
I did copywriting for a lot of years, and during those times, there were things I learned during my process. I learned that the internet marketing game is not really a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a push-button software. It's stages, you know, stages, and it was what helped me to what I am doing now. I'm into selling of softwares, digital products, and I make good money from it. Okay.
Good money.
Good money.
And you were your own teacher.
Yeah. I had mentors.
Okay.
People like Okwe Banwo. He's an attorney. He's also an internet marketer. Ronald Nzimura.
Okay. But you talked about stages here. Can you tell us what those stages are? How you were able to go from stage to stage, challenges and all that?
Yeah. The challenge I had then was, you know, as a young guy, I was still being given money for food. Okay. So. The light was an issue, the internet was an issue, but I was able to surpass that. I really didn't see the challenge. What I saw was the opportunity. I believed then that a time like this would come. Okay, I did all through freelance writing, although I was making money from freelance writing, but it's not really like I am now. I really didn't know that freelance writing will mean so much in my business right now. Everything I do now is intertwined. Like copywriting, when we launch our digital products, we need copy to sell it. So as a copywriter, I write copies for our softwares, and you know some of our softwares are being downloaded all over the world in over 14 countries.
Now,
yeah.
The part which I'm sure everybody heard was when you said you make good money from this.
Yeah.
So how do newbies like myself
yeah.
key into this?
Yeah.
You know, when you have busy schedules and all that, but you still want to have, you know, something going on to also, you know, create another stream of money flowing in. What do you do? That's legal.
Yeah.
But you know, managing time and all that.
Yeah. I would, if you work in a 9-to-5 job, I would advise you after coming from work. Okay. You need a mentor.
Okay.
Mentor is very important. You need a plan, you need a mentor, and you need the right business model. Now, there are 3 ways to actually make money, of which I am aware right here in Nigeria. There are several of my friends that are into 5RR. 5RR is an online platform where your services are being sold for $5.
Okay.
Okay, and I have several of my friends that are doing fantastically well with this. Now, we have mini importation. You could pick each one of it, okay? We have mini importation. The startup capital is around 50,000 to 150,000. You could import product from China and sell it in websites like Jumia. Okay, you become a product vendor. I met a young man yesterday.
Okay.
He came to my office. He makes 7 figures selling products on Jumia. 7 figures.
Okay. So what are, tell us what to do basically. What kind of products are you talking about here?
Yeah.
Products or services?
Yeah, web applications.
Okay.
Like there's one of our web apps that we developed last year.
Okay.
Been downloaded by over 2,000 people from over 14 countries. Okay, and some of this web app was run. We saw a need of design that people could actually design their business cards from home. Business owners could actually create Facebook covers without hiring graphic designers. So we made a graphic applications that help solve this problem. Yeah, and the target market was actually the international market, not here in Nigeria.
So it's about identifying the problem.
Exactly.
Having a mentor.
Exactly.
And what else?
You need a plan.
Tell us how to go about that plan.
Yeah. Now, you need to give yourself targets so you
Okay.
measure your growth. Okay, from month 1 to month 6, this is what I want to do. Like, for example, what I did was I gave my target of 2 years that I must actually be successful with freelance writing. So what did I do? I went online, how to become a freelance writer.
Okay.
Okay. Gradually, I worked on my English skills, and then I started working on job sites like 5 hour. I was working on job sites like Associates Network, and some other stuff.
So you was just your interest that drove you to seek ways to
Exactly.
become what you are,
Exactly.
and now you're making fabulous money
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, Daniel. Olatunji. We appreciate your time. Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank you.
much.
Yeah.
Well, it seems as what is going to take this time to actually read out our top feedback of the day. We asked you what you thought about Ayola Daramola's Afro emojis, and the top feedback is coming from Madam D. She says, she says, your Afro emojis are so cool. I love, love, love. Well, that's good news for Ayola Daramola. Thank you so much, Madam D, for your feedback. We'd like to urge our viewers to please keep them coming. On that note, here's our question of the day. Do you think the AU delegation will succeed in starting the dialogue process in Burundi? Feel free to send us your feedback either via email or Twitter. The address and handles are right there on your screen. Thank you so much for watching Network Africa on Channels Television. I'm Cynthia Are.